Previously on CSI Mwangi Expanse. Dear Diary, me and Jack have caught a break in the case. We're about to blow this case wide open. And I mean wide open. Wider than anything that's been wider before that. We're about to get onto this monkey killer once and for all. Kara Bonhara. That's who I think did it. They owned the arrowhead that was plunged into that poor, innocent monkey's head. And I guarantee you, I'm gonna find that son of a beep. And I'm gonna put them to justice. Then, maybe, I'm gonna go into retirement. Find myself a lovely woman to settle down. Maybe buy myself a monkey. Raise a whole field of monkeys. Huh. Yeah. That'd be all right. Whoa, won't get fooled again!
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
A little marionette of a Varisian boy hops up onto the seat next to him.
If you appear in my play, I'll give you your token.
Done. The way you act is you feel.
I missed thee like a bacon sandwich.
Towering over Velda, this half-snake woman draws a pair of swords.
I fall prone, I slip.
The amount of conditions I had in this whole
And now it's time for your final act.
The adventure continues now.
Looking across the road today, I noticed that... Just throw your dice in just as I start speaking, James,
What?
for goodness sake. Looking across the road today, I see the Thai place has got its shutters like just coquettishly half raised at the moment. It's hard to tell. Are they going to be open? Because there's no consistency to when they're open.
No.
So are they just doing a clean? Are they doing the late taxes? Are we going to get a spicy lunch? We'll have to find out later on in the day. But either way, we're going to get a spicy combat. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Danger Club podcast.
I've got something to say, actually.
Cole's got something to say, coming in with the hot Colin topics.
Scott, as I was walking down the road here to James's house,
You saw me, didn't you?
Yeah, you were right beside me.
You weirdo.
You were right. Honestly, I was standing waiting for the light to change, and Scott came and stood right beside me on my left. I looked at him, and then the light hadn't changed yet, and he walked across the street just as the car started pulling away.
That's how I roll.
And then I waited for the green because I do walking tours and I've got so used to that. And so yeah, you literally stood about, I'd say, 2 inches away from me, and
Was
you
that
didn't
you?
even notice.
I honestly thought that was a lady.
Scotty Weaver.
I was literally must have passed you and been like, that lady is taking her time, and I understand that and I respect that. I, however, I'm going to get to this record, and I reckon
was
I've got.
checking me out.
And I was the.
I think he was wondering if he needed help crossing the road.
Yeah, there is that.
It's also, Colin's a good current walking tour guide. I'm a rogue ex-walking tour guide. I don't play by the rules anymore. I was trained in that college, and I've taken their powers, and I'm using them for my own ends.
Are you an ex-walking tour guide because you got your group killed from crossing the road dangerously?
It's the second time someone, like I said, oh, I'm a rogue, Colin. That's why. Do you know what I mean? This morning, James this morning didn't fill out the diary, and he was like, yes, because I'm a rebel. And I was like, okay,
Yeah.
if that's how we're playing this.
I was doing mine with irony, though. That's the difference.
Yeah, no, I was being very ironic. Yeah,
I love
you don't call yourself a rebel for not filling out a spreadsheet. I mean, if society's really sunk that low, then I want out.
I'm a rebel, man. I'm a rebel.
I'm an ironic. Yeah. Princess Leia should have tried that excuse when she was arrested by Darth Vader. I'm an ironic rebel.
Yeah.
Sorry, Scott, I took over you.
That's all right. I'm on a different chair today, and it means nothing to the listeners, but it means a whole lot to me because I'm now sort of sitting hunched over, like I was sitting fairly reclined, and now I'm going to in between episodes. And
we did give you the option. It was like you've actually got multiple chairs you can swap to, but you're like, no,
They've all got James's juices all over.
Oh yeah. Oh no! I mean, to be fair, I just ooze my way around this room like a giant man slug.
Yeah, we know.
Every day. That's all I do. I just go round and round this room.
Oh,
James's juice
monster. Well, let's ooze our way back into this episode, shall we? So let's recap where we have been, what's been going on. So you've been making your way through the Harrowed Realm. You've had some successes. You were pretty successful in the Midnight Circus with Benedetti, the crocodile-headed Rakshasa. You solved his riddles, and you got a token from him. And then you went off to the... I'm very, very glad that I prepped heavily on this adventure. I was like, I'm pretty sure, because you were like, so we're going to go off into the Briar and find the guy who lives in the Briar. And I was like, great, I could just prep that. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to prep the rest of the sandbox just in case. And as soon as we started the episode, you were like, nope. Just turned around and walked straight into a different place. You went to God's Garden.
I think that was because you heavily nudged us towards it, wasn't it?
No, I think so.
I decided that probably might not be the best idea.
That was because there was a lot of like, Shania's only got like 20 feet into the brambles, so we were like, I guess we can't go this way.
It sounded like, it definitely sounded like you were like, don't go that way.
No. That was just standard reminding Drum that his spell only lasts for a minute.
Oh, I see.
And it would have taken you ages to go anywhere through them, but you got to go through the rambles to get anywhere. But now you don't, because you played the Woodland Stride card, so now you move quickly through the brambles, so you can go anywhere. Nice and easily.
It was more this vague, like, somewhere there's a wolf man in the massive briar patch that can help. And I was like, no, this could just turn to trudging around for ages. Why don't we go to a set location that we know is there, and then we'll tackle because there's the other guy as well, the peddler. Midnight Peddler.
Night Peddler lives out in the trackless
lives
dirt.
somewhere out in the trackless whatever, and you're like,
you got a couple of find quests in there, haven't you? But yes, you did go somewhere definite to find somebody specific, and you specifically found a unicorn and a goblin who were arguing over pears. You solved sort of their dispute. You fought the remnant. You found the murder site of Sonore, the person who created the Harrowed Realm. You found where she was murdered, where she was torn apart by the conspirators, and they all took pieces from her. And you fought her ghost in a horrifically dangerous combat that nearly killed a few of you. Brought her down, got a token from her. So you have 2 tokens at the moment. You've got Benedetti's magic tea bag, and you've got the onyx nib from Sonore, from What Remains. Then you had a little detour dealing with a goblin and his fingers, and Fulton playing some tricks, and a magical horn, and the third round of the combat that will never end between Caragor and Fulton. Having done that, you went to the town of... You'd heard of the town of Fable. There is the one and only town in the Harrowed Realm. It's a small little village settlement. You found your way there. You went to a tavern that was largely butter-themed. Thank you, Dangerlings, for that one. You went to a potion shop and bought a load of potions from a kinky cat. And then you went to the Sanguine Playhouse, because you know that there is another conspirator is there. Balimor and Balimar, one of the director of the Sanguine Playhouse, and his puppet. So you went there and you had a very, very brief encounter with Mr. Soft Shoes, who played a magic fiddle, tried to steal your bag. You beat him up. You took the bag back. That was pretty much the end.
No, because he tried to nick the bag and then ran off and left his magic fiddle. So I've got his magic fiddle now. I'm like, well, screw you, mate. I don't understand the economy in this world at all. That random bag is more important than my incredibly valuable magic fiddle.
No, you have a magical cursed magic fiddle. And myself and the Dangerlings, thank you for picking that up and keeping that in our lives, because there's narrative fun in that. So you went into the playhouse. You found you talked to the director. So he seems to talk only through his puppet. He's a weird guy, and he suggested that he looked at all of you. He identified Velda as the most charismatic member of the group.
Correctly, I might add.
He's clearly got an eye for talent. This guy,
absolutely. I like him.
So we've all worked for directors like that.
I was thinking, I've worked for weirder people, to be honest. He's about mid-table on the weirdness.
Clearly you are the person who will be in my play. It's just when it's those directors, it's not the person they're saying you to is normally themselves.
Right.
In this case,
I'm just going to have to step in and play half the parts. I'm sorry, guys, because no one else is good enough.
Do it like this.
So he cast you in his play, the Tragedy of Gromdog, and you went up to try and perform with with Alara, his muse, his leading lady. But unfortunately, she got really mad that you had more lines than her, and transformed into a horrible half-woman, half-snake with a pair of swords.
Yeah.
Started throwing spells around, started attacking you all. Shania helpfully sucked all of the air out of the room in an area which did nothing to her, but hampered Fulton severely.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was the whole stage, wasn't it, basically?
It was basically, you're all now fighting like in the wings because the stage is now an airless void.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bubba's up in the gods.
Bubba's up in the gods.
Not in the gods, in the flies.
The flies, yep.
Man.
He's up there. He's flown up to the top. You've hit her a few times. She's cast some spells. She's doing some decent damage. She's got these little 4 sort of peacock-like creatures, that are serpent-like peacock creatures, which are kind of slithering around her and keep attacking you, keep jabbing at you with their. Don't say peckers. Beaks. That's the word. Thank you. It's peckers. It's really hard because they're.
Yeah, maybe.
Does anyone have an idea of what those creatures could be?
Are they winged serpents?
Are they winged serpents?
Because we have a card that says the winged serpent.
It's possible.
Possible.
Well,
It's possible.
that picture's got a serpent with.
Are they cockatrices?
There might be cockatrices.
Oh, there might be
Or is it
cockatrices.
cockatrice?
I think they're cockatrices.
That explains why my initiative.
Cockatrice.
Not to give it away, but my initiative tracker currently says Shah, Fol, Vel, Car, Ellie, Cock, Bub, Cock.
Okay.
The bottom end is
They're
just
cocks.
bottom end is Bubba and a lot of cocks. That's just how we like it.
Yeah.
in
His next band.
Yeah.
Bubba and the Cocks.
Bubba and a lot of cocks.
So she had just taken a go when we last had things. She just attempted to just cast some spells, just hit you with. I think she'd done her dervish strike. You've actually fought something very similar to her before, if any of you can remember it. If you can remember it out of character, that might help you out. If you want me to prompt you, I'm going to want some knowledge checks in character.
Is it because she's dead, isn't she? Am I right in saying that? Or is she not dead? I'm thinking of the zombie wife back in the
the ossuary.
Yeah.
What's the similarities?
Just that was the first thing I thought of.
Profound.
So how do I
like medium sized and a zombie? This one's like large and like a sort of naga, sort of like feathery.
Yeah, I was thinking sort of Naga.
Yeah, if I'd have listened to my brain a little bit better, then I would have said, Colin, that's stupid. Don't suggest that.
I can tell you, in my mind, she's definitely stop motion animated, like a sort of like
Nice.
Yeah,
like the sort of Clash of Titans,
Yeah.
because I think they fight a similar thing in that, like one of the Sinbads or something like that. It's a snake lady with 2 scimitars, and that's what's in my head.
Nice.
Very nice. Well, let's dive back into this. We'll take a very quick turn because the first person to go now. It's a whole lot. First, before we get into this, we've got pretty much a whole lot of cock before we really start this. So here they come. Right, one of them's going to go after Velda.
Is it? I thought I'm flying.
I believe Bubba is flying.
Oh no,
You
I'm doing something.
You turned invisible, then you turned uninvisible, and you.
But I wasn't near anything. I made sure I wasn't anything.
Okay, yeah. You weren't near any. You weren't near any of them because the fight moved past you. So it's going to have to use one action to move over to you.
Okay.
They were all fighting.
No, the reason I'm casting is not sort of like no, you can't attack me. I literally can't remember where I was.
No, it's.
I remember going invisible and running away.
Been a little while. I tell you, they were all attacking Shania, but I just don't feel like phoning up Drum while he's on holiday with his kids and just being like, "You're dead. Put your kids on the phone."
Yeah,
I want them to hear this.
Yeah,
yeah. Imagine it.
Right, so it moves over to you and it goes at you with the beak, sirens blazing, and it gets a. That's nothing. It's a. Oh, I don't know. You've got wizard AC 27.
Yeah, it's a hit.
Yes, come on. These guys are shit. I get happy when they hit you. Right, okay. Let's give him some damage. Take 6 points of damage. And I would like a fortitude save from you, please.
Should we use that card, do you think?
That's pretty freaking good.
I
That's
mean, we could do-
33.
Which 33 crit save. Don't worry about a
thank you.
thing. Ow! And
the peacock card.
but does a 26 hit you?
Means beats. Yeah.
These beats. So second hit gets you again for another 4 points of damage and another fortitude save for you. Okay.
4 points of damage. What's the matter?
That's only a 22.
22. You have you just made it. There is no effect on a successful save. So yep, you're fine. And actually, that would have been a crit save anyway. Yeah, you're totally fine. Hex away at you, and now we go up to the flies. Bubba Von Hoops You're up top. So looking down at you, you have got four. You've got the 4 of these cockatrice creatures running around, pecking around at everyone. One of them is fighting Velda.
Yep.
3 of them are sort of around near where everyone else is. And then the big lady herself, half snake woman with her 2 scimitars, she is fighting Caragor and Fulton. No, she's fighting Fulton. Caragor, you're a range, am I right in thinking? Or did you move up?
I feel like at some point I moved up, but I can't exactly remember. I don't know
did,
what
because you did your double slice. Yep. So yeah, you moved up.
Cool, okay. I'll do some magic missiles to...
they come.
Yeah,
bringing in the
and
magic
I
missiles.
I should have rolled this already, but I haven't. I didn't realise it was my go, Dangerling, so I'll probably cut this bit. If anyone wants to say the C word, now's the time.
Colgate.
Colin, yeah.
Yeah. All right, it is, let's say 27 points of damage.
26.
26.
We were off air for so long working that math.
26 points of damage.
26 points of
Should've been more than
damage. Bam, 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 bam. Those do so much damage now. Those magic missile scales beautifully. All right, you rain missiles down on the creature. She screams out as they just blast through her. She's still going, but she looks rough. She looks battered. Right, quick round of cocks. One of them is going to run over to... one's going to run over to Fulton and attack Fulton.
Come on, baby.
Oh, hello. 19 on the die. That...
I think it's going to be a hit.
I don't know. Yeah, 34.
Yes, but not a crit.
Okay. So take yourself 8 points of damage and give me a fort save.
30.
A 30 crit save, no effect. Next hit is a 28.
That is a hit.
Oh, you poor wee prince. Take 10 points of piercing damage. And one more. I'm almost tempted to not make
36.
36 crit save. Yeah. You basically anything but a 1 is going to crit save against these. It's not going to do it. It's going to completely save you on these things. Next one is going to go after Caragor. That is going to be a 27.
Oh, it's a miss, unfortunately. Punch that beak away.
Next one is a fumble.
Punch that pecker.
Yeah.
Punch the beak away.
That was a lesser-known Duran Duran hit.
Punch the beak away.
Punch that pecker.
Punch the beak away. Punch the beak away.
Oh, I thought you were going to start singing
Explodes and dies.
Fraggle Rock. Punch the beak away.
Something's broken. You take 1d4 bludgeoning damage, and you can't use this attack again until you're healed.
Yeah.
It's its only attack. It poked Caragor, and Caragor is so tough that its beak breaks.
I've not broken many peckers before.
It takes a point of damage, and it now can't fight you. It can't do anything now.
Can you keep it?
One less
I'm going to keep it as a pet.
Yeah.
I'm a ranger, and I will take this thing.
I'll call you
Pecker.
Cracked Pecker.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Right.
Peter.
That's that one done.
Peter Pecker.
We've got one left. It's going to go after Velda as well because it's got a good chance of hitting Velda. So it's going to come over. Not with that. It ain't going to hit Velda. And that one. That might. We're talking a 29 for that one.
Oh, that is a hit. Yeah.
Yay! Have yourself a merry little 9 points of damage and give me a fort save.
Fortitude save. Oh, yeah, that's an easy roll. 32.
By sheer probability, at some point one of you is going to roll a 1 on it, but we'll see. That's all of them. That's all the cock, everyone. That means we come around to Fulton Battlestone.
No more cock.
No more cock this round. Got another round of cock coming up later. This is a very mature episode. Fulton, what's going on?
What's going on is I'm going to hit the nearest one to me.
So you've got 2 targets at the moment. You've got a cockatrice, and you've got Ilara standing right.
I think probably go for the Ilara.
Yep.
What? After that devastating round of attacks, you don't think the cockatrices might represent a bigger threat?
You did actually get stabbed quite a bit by the cockatrice.
Yeah, I did. But, go for the bigger one.
I feel like, she's got some sort of special thing that Dan's just wishing to have the chance.
I mean, last round she hit all of you, apart from Bubba, who was up in the air, and hit Fulton so hard she made him dumb. Like, she's already hitting some of her big stuff.
38.
Take her out.
A 38.
Oh, that was my Furious Focus as well. Sorry.
Furious Focus. Yeah. That's a critical hit, my friend. That's double damage.
Yeah.
Now, don't forget the extra die you get anyway for it being a striking weapon.
That's 34, but with
with digital dice rollers, do you get dice that land on the line? Electronically.
I'm just going by what it says there.
It's because they want to simulate all of the irritation of real dice in a digital format.
And then I need one more dice, right?
Need one more dice.
Well, for fuck's sake. 36 points
36
of damage.
points of damage. Tell me how you kill Ilara.
Hey! Yeah. I... had a brain fart then. I get my axe. And
be like,
it's always when you've been playing for so long with an axe for so long, you're like, I've killed many things in various ways. I'm trying to think of new ways.
Creative axe.
I think you brandish your axe and chop into her, and then it cuts away, and you're making sushi with it. You're making sashimi and just sort of chopping it all up.
You play computer games. I've always got amazing cutscenes. So you play God of War and stuff. They're really graphic.
Sweep my axe past her legs. She got legs?
No, she's
she's got. That's the one thing. That's her defining trait. She has no legs.
Wow. I go for the leg sweep.
Cut her legs off.
We're really seeing the animator come into his own here.
I chop off her feet.
Chop her in half, so she's just the top half of a person.
Yep, that's fair.
There we go.
Just park it there, mate.
I chop her in half, so she's half a person, and I chop her arms off.
Okay, wow.
And I finish by slicing from her jaw, right on her face.
Jesus.
There you go.
God. I think I preferred it when it was the leg sweep.
Yeah. We were all like, go on, Ross, be creative. And then we're all like, not like that.
Yeah, man.
Dark. I was trying to think of interesting and innovative ways to use my axe, so I'm going to go for chop, 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 chop. There we go.
Choppy, chop, chop.
Nobody expects a chop from an axe.
Oh my God! Yes, you turn the stage into a charnel house. You just hack her apart, and she's like, "No, what an artist the world is losing!" And then her arms go off and her head goes in half. And
I can hear that.
We can hear that,
can you?
Yes.
Just a bit.
You wouldn't know because you ain't going to get fucking headphones on.
Yeah, no. Just got to do something while you're chopping people to bits.
Are you ever going to buy
some
headphones?
people don't need
I've got them, they didn't work.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
What is these?
Oh, I've got some wireless ones.
Have you?
I just want to see what Colin's face was. I've been saving that I've got wireless headphones for about 3 weeks.
Yeah. Can we Bluetooth it, Cole? Yeah.
I mean, there is a possibility.
All right.
Not right now, though. And you'll get a delay if it's Bluetooth. Let's carry on with the game.
Yep.
She's dead.
Dead.
You've killed her
dead.
She's not dead.
To peek behind the curtain, the last time you fought a creature like this, a Lamia matriarch, was Edie Smith, Professor Edie Smith, in the final battle of the Slithering. Same creature.
So the one that she's the one that stole the shard.
Yes. The difference was Edie was much better in terms of she knew her spells better and she played more tactically and she had proper guard, so she was turning invisible and creating illusions and stuff, whereas Ilara was just furious, and so she was just casting haste and just trying to hit you with damage all the time.
She was Fulton's best friend for a bit.
She was.
Yeah, you were like...
Yeah, because she glamoured you, didn't
That's
she?
true.
Doing,
My lady
throwing
dead
her
now.
charms out.
Yeah.
Dead.
Oh yeah, I probably
killed her.
probably killed her in exactly the same kill animation as this one.
Yeah.
Probably chopped her legs
I
off. Probably.
chopped her legs off, and then I chopped her arms off, and then I chopped her in the face because she was a friend.
It's a combat over.
No, it's
we still got the cock.
We've got a
You've
bunch
still-
of cocks yet, mate.
You've still got a load of cock. First up,
Wait, that was
What's
one
that?
action.
that was one action.
No, two
That
actions,
was two
sorry, with my
you got,
Fury
you got one
focus.
action left. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Then I am going to. How close am I to the? How close is the cock to me?
What a statement! It's directly next to you, Ross.
Okay, I'm gonna try and hit that cock.
Okay.
Okie dokie. So this is a -10, yeah.
Okay. I'd say there's still got a good shot at it, but let's see.
What's that, Scott?
That's the 16. That's easy to read.
No, it's kind of like on the
No.
31.
A 31, even with all those penalties. Yeah, that gets it.
Yay!
Wait, did you just
wait,
add
hang on.
16 and 16?
Oh
Did
yeah.
you not subtract
Wait,
10?
is it plus? No, because it does it automatically. Because my full attack bonus is +20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And
I
then
can
it's
tell
plus
you,
15,
It's,
then plus 10.
it's a crit.
Yay!
Double damn.
40 points of damage.
40 points of damage.
Jesus.
You kill the cockatrice as well. Just take her down, then turn around. and
Wait,
just
I
kill-
want to kill.
All right, just describe
Got a
it.
sweep, right?
I chopped the cock in several ways.
That was it. That was what you wanted.
He made us wait for that.
I thought you were gonna do a clever I'm gonna repeat what happened before, and they'd be like, well, they don't have arms, but no, you just I chop it up,
Chop a cock.
chop a cock,
Yo, give me the mic. I chop the cock.
chopped in multiple
My
ways.
contribution.
Yeah.
Multiple ways.
And then just drop the mic and walk off stage.
Yeah.
I think I've said I've spat all I can.
Gosh. Okay. Well, yeah, you've spat all you can and you've killed all you can because that's all you guys and there's nothing near you.
Yeah.
Well done. Very good. Another one dead. Velda, it's your go.
What? Just out of interest, what's the director doing all this time?
The director is, you can see the director is watching and applauding as he's watching the show. He's starting to clap his hands as he looks at you.
Fucking weirdo.
Bravo! There you can see the dummy going, bravo! Bravo!
Oh. So I've got a couple of cocks, haven't I, to deal with?
You have.
I've got a couple of them. I'm going to...
Even we're starting to judge ourselves for how much we're saying it now.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not. Cockatrice. I think it's silly. Because, I'm starting to get to the point where I haven't got much small stuff. So instead, what I'm going to do...
It's big stuff.
Big stuff. Mr. Big Stuff. I'm going to... Do you know what? I'm gonna do this because I don't often get to use this much anymore. I'm gonna cast Flaming Sphere.
Oh,
Good old Flaming Sphere. Nice. I'm going to cast it on actually, no. Do you know what? No, I'm going to save that because I need to. I might get pecked to death here if I don't do something.
Okay.
Soon. No, fuck it. I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Yay!
I'm not cast it.
Remember back in Master of the Living Gods when you guys basically just flaming sphered your way through that entire dungeon?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just like every encounter.
Flaming Sphere was an absolute stalwart for many, many games, but I've not used it so much. It is a basic reflex, please.
Basic reflex.
For one of the cockatrices in front of me.
Cockatrice.
Ooh,
that's going to be a critical fail.
That is a critical fail. It is indeed. So, what happens with a critical fail? You've got a
double damage on a critical fail. That's finally
3d6. There we are.
Yeah, we 3d6 and double it. We finally worked it out on Flaming Sphere. It's that there's no crit. There's no a success and a crit success are the same thing, but there is still a crit.
So
fail.
that is 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage. Doesn't quite kill it.
Well, that's annoying.
Still in there.
And with my remaining action, I'd like to back away.
Cool.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yes.
Cool. You back away from them. You're full.
No, I don't. I cast shield.
Ah, nice. Okay, you put a shield up. The womp. Very well.
That's going to be the new shield sound effect. I like that. Womp.
Caragor, you've got one cockatrice in combat with you, but it's broken its beak and is just kind of looking at you like, well, now what do we do?
First of all, Caragor, like, in fending it off, has been, like, fending it off with one hand, and the other one has been, like, reaching around to his pack and be like, I've got the perfect card to... And gets out the peacock card.
Yep.
And then sees the several parts of... what's her name? I was like, I guess I don't play that now because she's dead.
It's up to you.
Fuck it, do it.
Well, it might be useful later, maybe? I don't know. I mean, she is literally dead.
She is literally dead. This card is, for the listeners, it's what looks like a tiny baby. It has got bird hands and bird feet. It's multicolored. It's got very vivid rainbow painted across it. I suppose like a peacock. And behind it does have like its tail spirals off into a tentacle, not unlike an octopus's tentacle, I suppose. It's standing looming over a like a Grecian marble head that's got a laurel wreath on it, which could be interpreted as drama. I don't know. So there's a few things in that make me want to play the card, but she's dead. So do I play it or?
Up to you, mate. Yeah. Why not? Well, I think we're going to get to the end of this adventure having not played lots of cards.
Having spare cards.
Yeah, because it's like there's not much point in that.
Okay. Play it. At best, maybe it'll just help me be friends with Peter. And I play the peacock card.
Play the peacock card. You draw the card. You play the card. It flies up and glows gold, and you see a beam of light shoot out and hit the remaining 3 peacocks. Thank you very much. Successfully played. You now no longer need to make fortitude saves when they hit you.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I swear we tried to play that last
I don't
game.
think we did.
I'm sure I held it up until moment.
But we can't remember, so...
I can remember what I was doing.
I'm going to blame James.
Yeah, let's James, you don't know what you're doing in the moment.
No, I know. Yep, literally just fumbling from one moment to the next.
Bless you. You got one action left.
Who are you?
I got one.
One action to draw the card, one action to play the
I
card.
got a quick draw. Does it apply to cards like Gambit?
I mean, it shouldn't, but it's cool, so yeah, fine.
Yeah, nice. Good. For my other 2 actions, I cuddle Peter the Pecker and tried to make him my friend.
You cuddle.
Peter, stop stabbing me, Peter. Your mum's dead. Do you want a daddy?
Do you reckon it's called floppy and it's
like Acme style, like Roadrunner.
Floppy beak. Do you want to
floppy Peter?
Would you like to use nature or athletics to cuddle this cockatrice?
Well, I want him to be my friend. I don't want to force him to be my friend. So I guess that'd have to be nature over athletics, wouldn't it?
All right, give me a nature check.
Great, I will. Peter, somewhere in me, I've always wanted... I used to have a pet animal. It was called Potato, but got killed off screen. So I was wondering, maybe... Oh, Peter! It's a 26 total.
26.
Pretty good.
Peter resists for a moment and then snuggles you back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Come on, Peter, don't look over there, you dead mum. Don't look. It's all right. What do you eat? You eat people. Oh, shit.
Do you have to, feed it, milkshakes now?
I don't know, Fulton. I'm going to find out. And whatever Peter needs...
Milkshakes?
I feel like in 30 years, when this little cockatrice is grown up and left, it will realise what really happened and then come back to kill you.
Oh yeah, well, I guess in 30 years' time, Bubba, I'll be watching out for that. You prophet of fucking doom. Thanks, mate. I've just made a friend. You've got to soil it.
I wasn't Bubba, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it in character for the podcast.
Do you know what? In 30 years...
I did that in Baldur's Gate 3. Killed an owlbear's mum and then befriended the cub and then it grew up.
Were you playing a ranger?
No.
Then that's cruel. If you're playing a ranger, that's okay.
Yeah. Old Raymir.
Yeah.
It'll be a cool episode.
In 30 years' time, I'll be dead, Bubba, probably. Half orcs got short lifespans.
What? You're gonna die.
Well, I mean, philosophically, we're all gonna... Is there still cockatrices left? Are we...
While you're all discussing this, you realise that one of them has pecked Velda's shield 3 times and failed to get through. Just hammering away on it.
Very much for the help.
What are we doing? Killing this other one? Or
Just give it a cuddle, Velda.
Oh, fuck cuddling it.
I cast electric arc on it.
Go for it.
It gets to save a reflex save.
It's reflex saving it, yeah. That's a crit fail.
Yeah.
Double damage.
Oh, wow, cool. It is... that's 30 points of damage.
30 points of damage.
Nice.
You turn that one to dust. There's one left that is still actively trying to kill
I've got...
Velda.
What have I got?
So you could just arc the electric arc into that one.
It's two creatures, yeah, so I'll do it to both.
Crit fail on that one as well. So
yeah, okay. 30 points of damage on that one as well.
That one's still alive.
That one's still alive. That's not the one that Caracol's holding.
No.
Yeah. Imagine that.
No, I've named it now, so it comes up different on the battle map you're looking at. Okay,
Right.
flagged green.
What's his name?
Peter Pecker.
I've got one action left.
You've got one action left.
Let's look. What can I do?
I don't want to add pressure, but after this one, the cockatrice is going to have a go at Velda, and this could be the end of Velda here.
This could be it. A lot hinges on this choice here, Colin. Whether or not I get pecked again, or whether or not I do not.
I was gonna just message him, just say watch out for that, but it's probably not a good idea. I've got nothing else really. There's one. Hang on, I might have a cantrip. Let's have a look.
Have you got an arrow?
Oh, cantrips.
Little crossbow.
A crossbow. What about a knife? Got a short sword on you?
Crossbow's like a couple of actions. Got to reload. Take it out and that.
Judge, what is it? Not a light crossbow.
I just message. Say sorry, Velda. I got nothing left.
Fucking useless. Right, thanks, Bubba. Thanks for what you cooked one. Thanks.
It'd be jammy as hell, but theoretically, drawing a weapon is one action, and letting go of a weapon is one action. So if you're flying, could you just draw a knife and just let it go?
I guess I could do. Yeah.
Absolutely. You wouldn't be able to aim it.
No,
but
it would just fall on someone's head.
Just stab Velda. Yeah. Sorry. All right, Velda, I'm very sorry. This may be the end of your character. That's a miss. That's also a miss. And that's a miss. So
see, it was fine. Ping, ping. It was fine.
Calm down. There we are. That's it. Yes.
It's little.
I can't believe Jim Henson made the baddies for this encounter.
Balimo applauding from the side with his puppet in one hand.
You can do the clap if you want.
I'm just trying to work out how you would do the clap while holding a marionette. It would have to be like...
Oh, I see, yeah.
It would have to be kind of like...
Top hand.
Yeah,
clap.
it's a top
or
hand.
a one hand.
He does a one hand clap. Just like
clicks.
a little
Clicks.
Yeah,
jazz.
like a poetry reader.
Yeah.
I hate doing that. I can never get on board with people doing snaps. No, that's like I get that's very Gravesend. It's when people are like, snaps for
clicks.
I had to do it yesterday.
I don't like it because I'm from a posh bit of Kent, and that's how I all the food there, and I just really don't like that. Sorry, Cole. We're putting
you're talking
about. You had a chance to the C word earlier.
I know,
and then you went and dropped a Colin bomb.
Sorry,
you've been talking about people that order food in restaurants bad. I think we can safely say that we can use the word on those people. Be nice to your service people, man.
People order food in restaurants.
I feel bad already. He's in some way he's showing his appreciation with one hand.
The snaps.
Is he clacking his teeth?
Yeah, fine.
Snaps come from queer culture, don't they?
Do they really?
Yeah,
they do.
It's a way of showing appreciation.
I like the clicks.
So he's applauding for you. He's like, very good. Again, talking through the puppet. He's like, very good. The best performance I've ever seen. Tell me, where did you train?
Hang on, I'm not still fighting one.
They're still trying to kill you.
Who's he talking to?
He's just throwing praise out to the stage. We're still in initiative rounds, but just a brief chat moment if you wanted to reply to him.
I'm just a talented amateur. Naturally comes to me.
I've decided you're the finest performance that I've ever seen.
Really?
Yes, you're the people I've been waiting for. The people who can finally take part in my magnum opus, the greatest play that I will ever perform. And rain begins falling from the ceiling around you. Just begins splashing on the ground around you.
Purple rain?
purple rain. And it starts.
It's not immersive, is it?
Things start to go dark.
hate
The
immersive.
room starts to draw. Darkness seems to draw in around the room, and you all feel cold. You feel a wind blow around you, and as you all look around you start to see shadows in the sides of the stage, and then you think the sides of the stage seem to melt away, and you just see trees. You see the trunks of great trees, and you see brambles stretched around them. You look down, you see a marble stone in front of you, and a writing desk in the middle. And you realise that you're back where you fought Sonore. You're standing in you're standing in her writing, in her sanctum, in the God's Garden. You look up and you can see there is an old woman sat at the writing desk. She's writing, and she looks up, kind of at you, but then also at some of the shadows, and looks around. And she says, "Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting anyone to come up here. I'm just finishing one of my latest books, and then I was hoping I could come and read it to all of you. But what are you all doing here?" And the shadows seem to move in towards her. It's like, no, why are you all here? You can't be here for this, surely. Not after everything. That's not how I wrote you. That's not how this story is supposed to end. And the shadows suddenly fall towards her, and she just lurches backwards. Blood sprays from her mouth and just cascades across the stage. The shadows all start whizzing and moving around you. And then suddenly, from out of the darkness, a tiny little bead of orange light comes sailing out towards where three of you are stood on stage. It flies towards Fulton, Caragor, and Velda, who are all standing pretty close to each other. Velda, you have a moment of realization before the bead reaches Fulton and then detonates in a ball of flame.
Oh no.
I need reflex saves from all three of you, please.
19.
Failed.
Oh, that's a failure.
Okay. So 19 is a fail.
What about Peter?
Peter's going to have to make one as well. Come on, I'll let you roll for Peter.
Thanks. I got 4. I got a 4. I'm going to use the hero point.
Hero point in Peter.
Yeah.
Save Peter.
I'd laugh if you get even worse.
I love that.
It's a 4. It's a 4 again.
Okay.
It's exactly the same roll.
I think this particular goose
Another
is
hero
cooked.
point.
Hear me out. I'm going to use another hero point.
Yeah, man.
Save
6. And do you know what? For the full set, I'm just going to use another hero point.
Oh my god.
It's a 5. It's a 5.
Nothing under 6. Fuck it up.
Okay.
Is Caragor gonna?
No. I've got one more
Caragor's
left.
going to need one to
I've
save
used
himself.
2, right?
No, you
Use
used
3.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Looks like we have
4.
Looks like
5.
Looks like
oh no, yeah, 4. Yeah,
looks like cockatrice is back on the menu, boys.
You've got to be fucking kidding me!
Oh my god.
We haven't used one in such a long
Just
time.
use 3 in 2 minutes.
All 3 that you have.
I was like, absolutely going to burn them all to save him. That's entirely fine, but I won't need to use them all, surely.
Oh my god. I hate to make you do this, but Ross, I think you've got a dice roller up, haven't you?
Yes.
Can you roll 10d6 for me, please?
Okie dokie.
10d6.
Don't know where you can just roll the dice from it.
I got
42.
42.
Thanks.
Lovely. Okay. Right. We need to know a couple of things here. Let's just quickly. So with a 5, that gives that gives Peter a total of. Jesus. That gives Peter a total of 28. No, 18. Sorry, 18. Not 28. 18.
Fail.
However, that does mean it's not a critical fail. So it's no double damage for Peter. Did anyone get what did anyone crit fail?
Yeah, I got a 21 total.
I got 20.
No. I got I got a 20.
got
21 total. Sorry.
19.
Fine.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All fails, but not crit fails. Go ahead and take. Was it 42?
Yeah, 42.
42
Jesus.
points of damage. Peter is still alive. Very badly burned.
This isn't an example of what normally happens when you hang out with me, Peter. Please don't judge me based on this encounter.
Yes, it is.
Shut up, you.
Oh
I'm going to be dead in 30 years.
And with that, the shadows start swooping and moving around you menacingly. You can see seem to be brandishing knives and lashing out at you. You've lost sight of where Ballimore and his puppet have gone. Fulton, it is now your go.
So, is it enveloped in darkness so I can't see, or is it just like...
You're at a because of the driving rain and the darkness, all of you are at a -9 to perception checks, if you want to make them. But you can see. There's nothing concealed against you. These figures are passing by you, so you can try and move up and attack one of them if you want.
I want to try and find Ballimore.
Okay.
But you say it's dark.
It is dark. It's not pitch black.
It's just the rain is like basically it's a spell that's
the rain is making perception difficult.
So not the darkness.
The darkness isn't really an issue.
Okay.
No, it's the rain that is kind of.
Can I do a perception check to find Ballimore?
Yeah, give me a perception check with a -9.
33 minus 9 is
That's
20.
That's 24.
Oh, I forgot you got good perception. As you look around it, you feel like you see Ballimore's face in one of the hoods, like as one of the hooded figures, and then you blink and it's gone, and it's but you think one of the figures.
I shout out, one of these cloaked figures is Ballimore. Let's kill him! I'll run over to the nearest one and kill him. So that was one action, yeah?
That was one action, so then one to move up to one of the figures, and one to make an attack.
Go a normal attacky taxon.
Okay.
That is a 33.
A 33. You swing, you strike the figure. It goes, ah! And you see, for a moment, the face of a rabbit in a crown in it, looking out at you in shock. And then it just turns, and then it falls down, crumples, and turns to just cloth. One of the figures destroyed.
Nice.
More figures moving around.
It's my go.
That's your go. All right, that means it's now Velda's go. Velda, you are still being harassed by...
Am I? Because wasn't the cockatrice caught in the same explosion?
You know what?
You're correct.
It was.
It was.
And... I'll roll this.
Felder, burn all your hero points to save it. Don't hit your friends.
Yeah, I'm not rolling the damage. Yeah, it fails the save and it's just immolated.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No more cockatrice problems.
Hey,
Your ankles are fine.
yes. So, gotta kill the cloaked figures, eh?
Apparently.
Shazam! And he cast sudden bolt on one of them.
You cast sudden bolt on one of the figures.
I'm also very badly injured.
Is it a roll to hit or a?
It is. No, I believe it's just it's a basic reflex.
A basic reflex.
If only we had our healer with us.
Yes. A healer would be good. I can.
Bubba can just do it.
I can do a little bit of healing. Yeah.
Have you got like a well, like?
No, I've got no healing wells.
Oh.
Critical fail.
Oh, blimey!
And because you hit one, you hit the correct one.
Yeah, nice.
You just pick one at random, you target it, you bring it down, and just as the bolt hits, you see Ballimore's face in the hood as it goes ba-bam!
Oh, nice!
And hits, I believe because it's a critical hit, it also destroys one of the other cloaked figures next to it.
Oh, easy.
You see a crocodile faced. You see Benedetti in one of the hoods just go and disappear as one of them as well.
Right.
Roll double damage.
Okay.
And actually, It's not a crit card because it's a failed save.
So
many maths. Roll
4d12. The first was a 12.
Nice.
Oh gosh.
That's 16. Oh, 16. 23.
Nice.
And yeah, that is 60 points of damage.
Jesus.
It's pretty decent.
Kaboom! Well, you did say to hit one. I hit two.
Boom!
Does this mean my career in theatre's over? Probably.
I made you.
Director again.
Yeah. You bring a lightning bolt down, just slam it into the correct one, striking them with lightning. He staggers backwards into the driving rain and kind of melds amongst the other figures, and so all of you kind of lose track of which one it was again, but there are dwindling numbers of figures now. But you have hit them perfectly. You've got one action left, I think.
I'm going to... How far can I get in one action?
25 feet.
25 feet. I think he's going to do that whilst backing away from the sort of stage. Cool. Oh, well, has the stage transformed?
It's
or is
very hard to tell. Like, as far as you can tell, you are now in this wood. You're in the space as it was, so you could back towards the trees.
No, just go Sanguine Playhouse. I'm going to cast shield.
Okay, you put your shield up, which means it's now Caragor One Fang's go.
Now, ironically here, I've got an ability, obviously, called Hunt Prey. Ironically, the prey that I need to... It's going to be the most useless ability here, because I don't know which one Borlati is. No. Baloney. What's his name?
Ballamore.
Another guy. Different guy.
Ballamo is the guy. Ballamar is the puppet.
Okay, and he melded himself perfectly within the remaining one of his clones, right?
So yeah, there's two of them moving around at the moment, so it's hard to tell which one is the right one.
I suppose I won't bother with Hunt Prey then, because I could get the wrong one and waste the Hunt Prey. But in which case, I will quick draw and fire 3 arrows.
Okay. So you quick draw. You make your first attack.
Actually, wait. I'm gonna have to do this one at a time. That's fucking hell.
You were so excited to throw all 3 dice at the same time.
Yeah, I know. I already wanted to fire 3, but that's a 22.
A 22 is it's a miss, but not a critical miss, which means you hit one of them, but it's the wrong one. So you hit one of them dead in the chest, and you see a kind of robotic-looking face with like burning, with like blue sapphire eyes looking out at you for a moment, and then it falls back and crumples. There's only one left now.
Sorry. That's a 23.
23 is a miss.
Great. And this will be that will be a miss.
Loose a load of arrows, you miss with them all, but now you know who you're fighting, you know which one you have, which means it's now Bubba Von Hoop's go. Bubba, you're still up in the air. It's shit up here in the flying up in the air in the driving rain.
It's kind of cool watching. You know, like just seeing this all play out and not being affected. Not cool, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, I'm gonna.
Murder's not cool, Colin.
Yeah, I know. This kind of was the wrong word.
What you doing, buddy?
I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. I haven't cast this in a while.
You summon up a spiritual weapon.
Yeah. So my roll is 27.
A 27 miss. You swing it up towards the remaining cloaked figure, and it brings up one of its arms and just turns it's a rapier, isn't it? Just
That's right.
Turns the blade away with his hand.
Okay, cool. And then I'll cast shield.
You put a shield
because,
up.
you know, there's nothing else I can do.
All right.
Cool.
Balimo takes a go. Balimo now realizing that the jig is up.
Oh, I could have healed. I'm so sorry.
Balamo approaches. Gonna pick a target. Balamo approaches Caragor. As Caragor's standing there with a bow, moves over towards where Caragor is, and as he approaches, you can see the puppet kind of in the folds of the robe, leering at you. Going,
I'm keeping this fucking cockatrice. You can piss off.
In your bag.
Peter cowers behind you.
I'm not going to put a cockatrice in my bag, Ross. You know how big they are? The size of a pheasant. Yeah, you've never seen a pheasant, have you? No. You townie.
Get a lot of pheasants in Egham. Oh, right. He comes over and just swings his fist at you. Shit. That's an 18 on the die. It's a 39.
39 is 10 above my AC, so that'll be a crit.
Critical hit. Slams the fist into you.
Keeping Peter, pull!
I thought we were doing theatre of the mind.
And you immediately like this isn't like an unarmed. This is more powerful than a person punches. This hits you it's like being hit with a mace.
Do you still do the hand clap just to
Yeah. I try and do Meisner on him. You're punching me. You're punching. Oh, never mind. Fucking hate Meisner.
I can't stand Meisner.
33 points of damage.
Holy
smashes
Jesus.
you in the chest, buckling your armor.
Oh God.
Well, that's me out. Bye.
You then get.
Well, the Denjies don't know. We bought a soundboard.
Goron's balls.
That's the Caragor action figure where you press them on the back. Goron's balls. Oh,
I like to think it's got a string like an old school doll. You know what I mean?
It's because he's got quick draw. He's got one of those.
I've never lost that man or boost.
Then there is a flash from there's a flash from within the robes.
Oh,
It's flashing me. That's the second quote. The Caragor action figure. Goron's balls. It's flashing me.
An unfortunate turn of phrase, and it. I'll be honest with you, it's not going to get any better. He cast painful vibrations.
Oh my God.
he's giving me
to take a walk.
vibrations.
It would have to be the actors who are the kinkiest bunch of
And he casts it on Bubba.
Oh, what? Not me.
Bubba, you start to feel this isn't Balimo. You see you hear him muttering from within the robes, which makes sense because it only talks through the puppet anyway. But yeah, you see a spell is cast from within the robes. Bubba, you just start shaking violently as you feel your bones vibrating within your body. I need a fortitude save.
Yeah. Here we go.
That would be really horrible, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
36.
Critical success.
Yeah, baby.
You take the shaking on and you shake through it.
I vibe with it.
You vibe with the vibes.
Do you feel like quite relaxed? It's like a massage skeleton.
Oh, my bones feel fucking brilliant.
Bubba, is it like a gong bath?
What? Yeah, it's a bit.
You could just see all the raindrops around him vibrate.
Yeah.
He's
resonating.
A gong bath. Do you know, the trouble is, like, being a student of history, a gong is, that's what they used to in medieval times call shit. So literally, whenever someone says, have you had a gong bath? I'm like, a shit bath?
And funnily enough, that is actually what they do. Yeah, they lure everyone in with an actual gong, but then they swap it round at the last minute and throw shit at you. Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, they gong you into the
You're
bath.
just lying there with your eye mask on. You can't.
This healing mud is...
Dangerlings, I'm sorry. This normally happens towards the end of the record. We're normally better than this at the start.
What's going on, man?
You're vibrating, but you're vibrating, but
Yeah.
you do not take 8d6 damage. It's so fucking hard to get Bubba in these fights.
Sorry, man.
He's always flying up in the air.
If I'd have taken Scott's roll that he rolled for me,
Yeah.
you would have got me.
Ah, well.
Would have moved on a bit quicker, though, wouldn't it? By a second.
Just take the damage, wrap it up. Come on.
I'm usually the quickest roller, man. Like today, I don't know what's going on. My brain's not here.
Don't worry.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry. I'll quiet that brain down. I've got more range stuff coming up.
Thanks, bro.
But it's not. But that's all for his go. So we'll go back round to Fulton Battlestone. So Fulton, the person you just took down is the wrong one. But you're looking around, you can see that the actual Balimo is now Balimo and Balimar are attacking Caragor.
Furious focus over to that motherfucker.
Okay, you move up. You furious focus. Make that
Is
attack.
that all three? Is that
That's
moving
all three
it?
action.
Cool.
Yeah, moving and attack.
30.
A 30 is a hit, not a
Yay.
crit. Roll that furious focus damage.
And then one more. That's 21 on the die, and then whip. Oh, 22.
22 points of damage. Hey, that ain't nothing.
Yes.
Slam the axe into him. It hurts him, but it hurts him, but he still keeps going. We're going to come around to Velda.
Okay, so Ballymo is how far away from me?
Pretty much next to you, actually, because you were all kind of maybe like 5 feet away from you.
Okay, gonna do something weird.
Okay.
So Velda looks over and there's no one else here. They were like, gonna do some weird magic, eh? Well, two can play at that game. And I cast Elemental Breath. Now, Elemental Breath is one of my new spells.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna read the very brief description because this is so trippy, the spell. I had to take it. You open a miniature portal to an elemental plane within your mouth, and then exhale a powerful explosion of the plane's element. Roll 1d6 to do this. So, okay, I don't know what's coming out. So a torrent of chilled water comes splashed out of Felder's mouth. He's like,
incredible.
and it's going to be a basic reflex save.
Basic reflex.
If you're opening up a portal, why did the spell specify that it had to be in your mouth? One of the interior most vulnerable things that could be on a humanoid.
Because wizard, yo.
You could just put it at the end of your finger where it wouldn't touch your teeth.
I could just do it in front of me. Like, I didn't want to have to be at all. But no, it's going
to you have to vomit acid or like tongue go. Like,
well, just to get.
Where's your egg? Like, how are you breathing in air? You're just breathing in.
Manifest it outside of your mouth.
I don't know. These are all questions for the Magic Council.
But I can say it's a 32.
Oh, it's a 32. Oh, it's a crit save.
Probably going to be a save, but not a crit save because your DC
save.
is not 22.
32.
Yeah, it's 32.
Yeah, no, it's a save. It's a save.
So half damage.
Half damage. Okay. So let me just have a look at here. So the water comes whooshing out of my mouth, and it is.
It's like the ice bucket challenge.
Is it?
Remember that?
Yeah, remember
ALS,
that.
Donate if you want.
3 D10. Where are the D10s? Where are the D10s at?
How many D10s you're
I'll
on?
never use D10s.
How many?
No, I'm not taking your roll, Scott. You're terrible.
10, 7, 7. It's pretty good so far. Oh, you stopped. I see, James.
Yeah.
I see.
Oh, no, that's
see.
all right.
Wait for me to,
What's your side? Because you can be.
I
You're going to be
rolled 3. I got
You're rolling
24.
everyone's rolls today.
Just seeing if it's
9, 9, 8. So you're going to be the
20.
You're doing the cold damage.
You got.
So what was your?
I love ending an episode on some heavy math. This is it's always
Mine
the way
was
to send it
24
out.
total. I rolled
24.
3.
So mine was 80. Mine's 27. So and 27 points of bludgeoning damage.
Everyone rolls higher than me. That's what I'm trying to prove, okay? Everyone rolls higher than me. Ever since I lost them 3 hero points, Cole rolls higher than me, James rolls higher than me. There's a thing. It's fine. It's fine.
So 24 and 27 together is 51.
51.
Is it? No. Oh, maths. 24 and 27 together.
I don't know what
That's
numbers
40.
are anymore, James. Everything's
54. Yeah, 51. Yeah, don't talk to me like I'm an idiot.
51.
So roll it down, then half it. That's 25.
25 points of damage. You blast him with.
What?
You blast him with water, send him reeling backwards, but he does. But he keeps on standing. We'll work it out in the break. I don't care.
It's because old Scott Low Rolls over there is questioning my math.
Roll this D8. Roll this D8, right? Roll this
God,
fucking D8.
dangerlings.
You got 1. Okay, I can't get any fucking lower than that, can I?
Let's see though.
7. Right, good.
7. There we go.
There you go. The cosmic balance is
lifted.
restored.
Yeah. The curse is
Dan
lifted.
voice.
We're gonna have some big rolls, and Colin's gonna have a go and might have a chance to save everyone's lives because Velda ain't got a lot of hit points left, and this thing hits pretty heavily, and you didn't kill it with that strike. That's where we leave it for tonight.
Thing is about Steve Geddes is not only that his hair's great, he's got a nice smile, always shows compassion and kindness to people. One time, I heard that Steve Geddes rescued a squirrel That squirrel didn't even know it was in problems, but Steve foresaw those problems, anticipated the falling branch, held it up for the squirrel as it went past. And it was only a week later when that squirrel was back at home in a cafe, being like, "Joe, I think I had my life saved recently." And the other squirrels were like, that was Steve Geddes. That's how amazing that Steve Geddes is. And if you want to be like Steve Geddes, the Dangerling of the Week, then Geddes yourself down to patreon.com/podcast. Shit! Patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. I wish I was more like Steve Geddes. Steve Geddes wouldn't have fucked that up.